lovelies, and welcome to Beauty with Bethany, or if you've been here before, then welcome back. My name is Bethany, and I like to do videos on beauty, makeup, hair, anything in that realm. And today's video is for all you curly girls, all you light skins, all you biracial girls, anybody with naturally curly or wavy hair. Today's video is for you. Now don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with rocking your natural locks. I used to rock them for the first 20 years of my life, and I would only straighten my hair like once a year or something, and it was because I didn't really know how to do it and I wasn't very good at it. So over the years I've tried a bunch of different techniques, different products, and different tools, and they've all helped me figure out, how to best straighten my hair so that way when I go outside it doesn't immediately turn to a poofy mess in 2 seconds. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing how I went from super curly to super straight, then just keep watching. So before we get started, I want to let you guys know a little bit of background about my hair. So like I said before, I'm light skinned, so I have naturally curly hair. I think it's somewhere in the 3B category or something like that. I'll need to look that up. So I always like to straighten my hair with it freshly washed, that way I can get the longest wear out of it when it's straight. And now I like to go in with a leave-in conditioner slash heat protectant, and the one that I like to use is from Suave. It's the Keratin Infusion one. You can see it right there. And the reason why I love it is because it's not just a heat protectant, but it's also a leave-in conditioner, which curly girls, that leave-in conditioner is like your best friend. So yeah, and I would also say I used to use Chi makes one just like this. It's like Keratin Infusion leave-in slash heat protectant, but this one is like the exact same thing, and it's way cheaper and honestly probably better, but we still love Chi. So okay, so before I get started and before I say anything else, I just want to say this is my first voiceover, so bear with me. But so we're just starting off and taking that product and rubbing it through all of my hairs, all of my baby hairs and everything in the front and all over my head, and just finger combing it to get it all throughout my hair, because I'm about to use the Revlon heat brush. I forgot what it's called, but I use it on high, and that kind of brushes the product through my hair. And I just make sections starting from the bottom, maybe like an inch thick, and bring the brush through my hair, obviously. And one thing that I like to do is I like to take the brush and start under, that way it gives your hair more volume. And so we're just combing it through section by section. And also one thing I want to say real quick, please ignore my nails. I had just taken off my acrylic nails at the time. But yeah, so this process usually takes me, the whole process usually takes me about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how precise I am. It used to take me like 2 hours to straighten my hair when I was younger, because like I said, I did not know how to do it and I pretty much sucked. But yeah, so I kind of sped it up because it's a really long process, obviously. And I really like using this heat brush because it's pretty much like a blowout, but it's making it easier by only using one tool, and it's really helping me to get the curls out of my hair, so that way when I straighten it, it's way easier because it's already like halfway straightened. And so right now I skipped ahead to where I'm doing the top portion of my head, because at the bottom I was doing sections around all the way around the crown of my head, I guess you could say. And then when I get to the top, I start doing the sections in a different direction, just because it's easier for me that way to do them vertically like this. And I try to go with the brush on both sides of the hair and then flip it over, just so I make sure everything's dry. And now I'm just combing it through one last time before I finish off and grab my straightener. I know I kind of look like a poofy poodle. Okay, so we finished blow drying it, and as you can see, the blow drying makes it pretty straight but still pretty frizzy. So then I just like to go over it with a straightener, piece by piece in sections, to make it nice and smooth. But before that, I do like to add a little bit of extra heat protectant. This one's meant for damp hair, so since my hair is now dry, I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on my ends and stuff, just because that's where it needs it the most. Okay, so now I'm just taking a few spritz of the Chi Iron Guard and putting it on the ends of my hair, like I said, because these ends are dry, honey. I really could use a haircut, but whatever, that's fine. And now I'm using my Chi Air Straightener, and I'm using it on 410 degrees. I know that's pretty high, but I usually like to use it at that high degree from the beginning because it just helps give me that really straight and sleek look. Wow, I got off kind of bad right there, but anyways, so again, we're doing the same process that we did with the Revlon heat brush thing. I really need to find out what that's called. But so yeah, we're starting at the nape of our neck and doing the same amount of sections, maybe like 1-inch sections, just to get it really straight. And I skipped ahead to the top of my head, and before I straighten it, I like to brush each section in the beginning and then go in with a straightener, and sometimes brush a little bit in between. And right now I'm getting those baby hairs up at the top. I like to pull it away from my head so I can get as close to the root as possible. I know it's kind of sticking out right now, but when I'm done, it should be flat, or I hope it'll be flat. But yeah, so the reason I do that is because I don't lay my edges. I know I'm mixed, and I know a lot of people like to lay their edges, but for me personally, I just don't like how it feels on my head. I've had it done before, and I just don't really like the feeling, but I definitely think it looks good on a lot of girls. And if I'm doing like a really sleek hairstyle, maybe like an all-up ponytail or something, or some what are they called, the Dutch braids or something like that, I would. But just to be wearing it all down, I usually don't, because I feel like I can get pretty close to my scalp with the straightener. And I'm doing the top portion right now, again the same way that I did with the Revlon in those vertical sections, and brushing it through. And then I'm just flipping it over to get to the next section until we are all done. And again, like I said, I'm doing those baby hairs in the front, pulling them away from my scalp, so I can get as close to the root as possible. And just doing a final brush through, and there you go. And it looks pretty straight to me. We have little pieces sticking out, but this oil right here will really help with that. This is the Healthy Sexy Hair Love Oil, and I really love this oil. I used to use the Chi Silk Infusion one, but this one, I feel like it smells so much better, and it is much thinner, so it's really nice. And of course, get them elbows put on your hands so you can't be ashy. But there you go. Alright, lovely, so that is the final look. We got that shininess going on. It feels really soft, really healthy. If you guys like this video, if you like me, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this and other videos on beauty, makeup, hair, anything in that realm. So yeah, I hope I see you guys next time. Bye. Do you guys like my pink inner corner highlight? Okay, we're sweating. I don't know what's wrong with me. Apparently I like the peace signs, but I'm done for real. Bye.